Good morning. Good morning and welcome to our yoga practice. We have just a minute or so before we get going. We're setting out our mat, creating our space, trying to convince Molly to get on her mat. No, we want to, okay. Hi, good girl. Good job. All right. Oh, perfect. Perfect. All right. Now that we have our mat to ourselves, we can settle in, create our space, and start heading down onto back body. That's where we're going to be beginning today. So we'll rest our head, we'll rest our shoulders. Start to let the spine connect down. Feel that release through the low back as it settles closer to the mat. It may not touch, and that's all right. Legs can be outstretched. You could have feet on the mat and the knees bent. Maybe the knees rest against one another, finding that comfortable spot. And if you'd like, you can close the eyes here. Maybe hands rest on belly. Start to connect with the breath. Or hands can rest down along your side. Scan the body. Move from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. Notice where you feel strength, where you may feel tension. Just build awareness. And we'll begin to deepen the breath. Allow the belly to rise and fall with the breath. Ribs to expand and contract. And see if you can match the length of your inhale to the length of your exhale. We'll keep this balanced breath with us as we move through our practice. You can leave eyes closed or you could flutter them open. If legs are outstretched, go ahead and bring the feet to the mat. Set them about hip-width distance apart. We'll draw the right knee in toward the chest. You can grab outside the shin or behind the thigh. And draw circles with that ankle. They can be as big or as little as you like. You can wiggle the toes a bit here as well. In reverse direction. Notice how that change may feel a little different. We'll slow it down. Finish that movement. Draw that knee a little closer and then send that leg high. Leg does not have to be perfectly straight. Sole of the foot shines as best we can toward the sky. Feel that stretch from hip to heel. And then point the toes. Awareness draws through the top of the foot and down the front of the leg. And point and flex. And wiggle that ankle. Stretch the toes. And then with control, bring the right foot down to the mat. When right foot settles, we'll draw the left knee in. We're not really struggling to bring it too close here. Just gentle wherever the arms are as we draw these circles with the opposite ankle. Head and shoulders remain resting on the mat. And then reverse direction. Move at your own pace. Find stillness. A little squeeze of that knee and then send the heel high. Again, you can keep a little bend at the knee. The sole of the foot doesn't have to be totally to the sky. We're warming up. Then point the toes. And then point and flex. Wiggle as you like. With control, bring the left foot down to the mat. When left foot touches, we'll draw both feet in toward the chest. Nice full body hug. We'll hold on to right knee with right hand, left knee with left hand. And take the knees out and away from one another and then gently back together. We create little circles. Notice that connection between back body and the mat. We'll find stillness and then reverse direction. Continue to breathe. We'll slow it down and find stillness back at center. We'll give the legs a little squeeze, send the heels high. You can keep the feet either flexed or kind of loose. We'll bend the knees, bring the legs to that 90 degree. And then straighten the legs back up and bring the legs to that 90 degree. Core is engaged. Straighten the legs. Bend at the knee, that 90 degrees. Straighten once more. We'll bend to that 90 and then bring the feet down to the mat, settling them. We can heel toe them apart a little bit. We'll do a little windshield wiper, let the knees fall one side to the other. The hips can rotate with you. Find stillness. Extend the legs long. We'll inhale the arms up overhead. Whole body stretch. We'll leave the legs long. Start to engage the core. Arms can stay overhead. As we inhale up to that seated position, you may need to make adjustments as you scoot yourself on your mat. Long spine, lead with the heart. We'll fold forward. You can hold on to feet, ankles, shins, the mat. If you have a strap and you'd like to incorporate that into your practice, you can. Try to keep the spine long here. Fold at the hips. We want to avoid too much rounding through the low back. There can be a little micro bend at the knees as well. We'll inhale up. We'll draw the right foot in. Let that knee fall open. Sole of the foot connects to the extended leg. Sit tall. Angle over that extended leg and then gently fold forward, our single-legged forward fold. The gaze is down at the extended leg. Again, lots of options for that hold. We'll inhale up. Help the right knee up. Send that leg long. We'll tuck the left foot in. Knee falls open. Sole connects to the extended leg. Sit tall. Slight angle. And fold. Finding our Janu on the other side. As we move through our shapes, if at any point you feel not so much tension, but kind of acute or pinpointed pain, gently back out of the shape. We want to protect our body and listen to those cues it's giving us. And know that that may be a place for growth in the future. Or it may just be something that our body is not feeling. Gently inhale up. We'll help the knee up. We'll draw the right foot in, toe together, heel together. Let the knees fall away from one another. Our bound angle. The heels can be as close into the body or as far away as needed. We'll sit tall, gravity gently drawing down on the knees. You can tick-tock the head side to side a little bit here if you like. Find stillness. If you'd like to deepen the stretch for the hips, lead with the heart as you fold forward. You can use the elbows to gently press on the knees. Optional. Not hanging here too long today. On your next inhale, lift up. We'll help the knees together and then transition however is best for you into a tabletop. We'll set shoulders over wrist, hips over knees, nice long spine. We'll leave the hips where they are as we start to slide the hands away. Melt the heart down toward the mat, our puppy pose. Keep the hips high. You can have the hands flat. You could tent the fingers, or you could come down onto forearms. Lots of variations, finding what works best for your shoulders, your wrists. Feel that nice big stretch. And then we'll start to slide the hands in. We'll sit hips back, toes together, knees together, belly to thighs, child's pose, melt down. If having the knees together isn't giving you the space you'd like, you take the knees wide to the edges of the mat as well, leaving the toes relatively close to one another. Arms are stretched overhead. They don't have to be super active. You can keep a little bend at the elbow if you like. We'll start to walk the hands in toward the knees as we lift up and find a kneeling posture. Knees about hip width distance, creating a nice space. We'll take fists to low back. Start to draw the shoulder blades together. Elbows draw back, and maybe you stay right here. It can be a nice heart opener. This might be all that the body and the shoulders want right now, and you can come in and out of that as you need. If you'd like, we'll start to arch back, draw the gaze up, or back bend from a kneeling posture. You can come in and out of the shape as you need. Imagine that string between the heart and the sky, helping to keep you lifted. And on an exhale, we'll release as we come back to our neutral. And take little wiggles with the shoulder. You can start forward or backward, creating circles. Slow it down and reverse direction. Start small and gently grow the circles larger. The arms can just move with you. No right or wrong. Find stillness. We'll bring hands back to the mat. Start at tabletop. Then take the hands forward, a handprint each. Spread the fingers wide. Start to grip the mat. Give yourself a base. As we tuck the toes, draw the knees up, shift the hips back, down dog. Taking just a moment here. Start to walk the feet towards the hands as we come to forward fold. Let the upper body hang. Hands could reach to the earth, or you could grab opposite elbows to hang in ragdoll. Check in with the breath. You're holding elbows. Go ahead and release the hands down. We'll soften the knees and gently roll up as we come to a standing posture. Head over heart. Shoulders drop away from the ears. Inhale the arms up. Reach tall. Exhale as we forward fold. Take a breath. Start to engage back body as you inhale to half lift. Nice flat back. Draw the navel in. Exhale as you release. Soften the knees. Gently roll up. Take a breath. Inhale as we reach. Exhale as we forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands. We'll step just the right foot back as we come into a runner's lunge. Let the hips sit low. Make any adjustments you need to stack the left knee over the ankle or slightly behind it. We'll create a base with the hands as we step the left toes back, high plank. Shift the hips up and back, down dog. We'll leave the left foot planted as we bring the right foot forward. Runner's lunge on the opposite side. Again, make any adjustments you need to protect that knee on the right side. Giving it that nice stack. Hips sit low, spine is long. Hands help support us here. Create that base once more. We'll step the right toes back, high plank, lower down. Come to the belly, uncurl the toes. Inhale up to your cobra, still warming up. Find what serves you. Exhale as you release. We'll hold here. Chin in the mat. Bring hands up under shoulders. Inhale, chin and collarbone, baby cobra. Gently release. We'll take arms down alongside body. Fold the right foot in toward the body. Thigh stays connected to the mat. You could reach back if you like and gently draw that foot a little closer in. Then you can hold the outer blade or the inner arch. Check in with the shoulders. See what works best for your body today. On an exhale, we'll gently release. Return the right foot to the mat. And then draw the left heel in. And again, you can reach back. Hold on to that foot with the hand. Deepen the stretch. Completely optional. On an exhale, release. Return the foot to the mat. Hands under shoulders. Press back, hips to heels. Child's pose. Take a breath. Inhale up to tabletop. Move the hands forward a handprint. Create your foundation as you curl the toes. Hips go up and back, down dog. Walk the feet to the hands, forward fold. Soften the knees and gently roll up as we find Tadasana once more. We'll prepare for our balance pose today. So if you'd like to have a support near you, you can have it on a side. That'd probably be best for our shape today. So pick which leg you'd like to be your support to begin. I'm going to go with my left. Let that full foot connect down to the mat. Engage up. Come onto the ball of the opposite foot. Stand tall. We'll gently draw that heel toward our rear once more. Reach back with the hand and hold it. And here you are in your balance pose. You can stay right here. Maybe the left hand comes up, a little counterweight. You can stay down. You can hold the outer blade or the inner arch, similar to when we were on the mat. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, you can press the foot into the hand, allowing that to open up the body. Maybe you rotate down. Sometimes as we move into that, the knee is going to want to splay out. We want to keep it in alignment. That's why sometimes it can be nice just to stay here. Maybe even just doing that gentle movement. You can feel the foundation move through that supporting leg a bit. It's a fun spot to play. And if you have that support on the side, that can maybe give you a little more confidence as you build your balance. Take one more breath here. When you're ready, on an exhale, gently release. Ooh. Ooh, pardon me. Yeah, pardon me, sorry. Oh, well, that's a fun way to come out of our balance pose. Oh, we'll begin to switch feet. So for me, this will be my right supporting, might be your left for you. All four corners of the foot connected down. Ankle is strong. Hip is in alignment. We don't want it shifting out. We want to stand nice and tall. Come onto the ball of the opposite foot. And then gently lift the heel up as you find the foot. Figure out which hold works best for you today. Check in with the shoulder. Stand tall. And again, you can play here. Maybe you move the free arm. If you'd like, you can begin to kick that foot into the hand. Allow that to help you open up. Maybe you shift forward a little bit. Frequently, when we come into this shape, if we want to open up and do that, you might feel the urge to pull the foot to allow the hand to lead the motion, but you really want to kick the foot into the hand and allow that tension to draw you open. So, pulling the foot's one thing. We want to kick the foot, use that engagement, and allow that to draw the arm open. And again, that's totally optional. You can just play here, tap down anytime you need. All of it will challenge your balance. Keep that standing leg engaged. Yeah, that side does not want to open up at all today for me. Listening to my body. On an exhale, we'll release. Shake it out. We'll meet back in that Tadasana. Nice work. Inhale the arms up. Exhale as you forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, step both feet back. High plank, lower down. Inhale up to your cobra. Exhale as you curl the toes, press up and back, down dog. We'll lower the knees, uncurl the toes, hips to heels, child's pose. Take a breath. Walk the hands in as you lift up. Rotate onto a hip and swing the legs around. Gently lower down as we return back body to the mat. We'll set the feet on the mat to begin. Lift them up to that 90 degrees. We'll take right hand to left knee. Guide the legs over. Rotate the body as you come into a supine twist. Trying to stack the hips over one another as best you can. The legs rest on one another. The heart opens to the sky. Maybe you extend that left arm out to a T, shoulder journeying toward the mat, though it doesn't have to touch. If the left arm is outstretched, bring it back in. We'll help the knees back as we rotate to center. Feet on the mat. Nice and neutral once more. Lift the legs to that 90. Left hand to right knee. Guide the legs to the other side. Rotate through the hips, finding that stack. Open through the ribs and the heart. That right arm extends out. And the heels can be up as close or as far away from the body as you need, finding a comfortable spot for the legs to rest. I like to take my left hand and leave it on that leg, the weight of it just adding to the stretch. Well, that's optional. You could extend that left arm out to a T as well if you like. Could have it tucked in, that connection to the ribs. Feel that nice rotation through the body. Bring the right hand in. We'll gently help the legs back up as we come to center. Nice, neutral. Draw both knees into the chest. Nice full body hug. You could rock a little side to side here if you like. It's optional. Might feel nice on the low back. You're rocking, slow it down. We'll find stillness. Rotate on to a favorite side. And gently press yourself up as we come to a seated posture. Somewhere to round out our practice. We bring hands together at heart center to seal it in. And take a moment and let the breath return to your natural rhythm. Draw the awareness in as you scan from soles of the feet to the crown of head once more. Notice the change that you've cultivated, the awareness you've built, the connection. And I encourage you to take kind thoughts, kind words, and kind intentions with you from now until we meet again. align me, honors align you. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for our yoga practice. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. And I look forward to seeing you back on the mat next Tuesday morning. Bye, y'all.